The Jacobite Express runs from Fort William to Mallaig and back again. Along the route, we go over trestle bridges and through standard tunnels. Don't you love going through tunnels? I do. Anyways, we're going to have more information and sceneries coming up after the break. But anyways, we did catch a ride on the train. Right now, the West Coast Railway's Jacobite Express is now about 35 miles away from Mallaig, I think. So we were going backwards. And so when you hear them puffing, you're going to have to head back along to the station. So coming up after the break, we're going to see some of these tunnels and bridges. These tunnels are dark, and so the bridges are basically long, and so we can see the sea and the road from the bridges and the fields, and of course, fortunately, the British Railways Locomotive 62005 was in much better shape than our cameras were. So in Fort William Station, it zipped up, backed up, moved around the cars, and then pulled them towards the engine shed where the Jacobite Express will spend the night. We thought we'd try a few tricks. We tried some time-lapse photography of the Jacobite Express going and the Jacobite Express coming back. And then we tried some slow-mo when it shows with not a new camera, but one with my mom's iPhone. I quite like shooting the whole train in slow motion, and it makes me feel like I want to try a bit more. I'll post a whole video of us on the train in slow-mo. It's probably 10 minutes or so. If you have any ideas about how to use slow-mo photography like this for trains, I'd be happy to hear them. And of course, if you'd like to find out where the Jacobite Express is going to be for the rest of the summer, check the link in the show notes or check Jacobite's website for full details. Well, if you watch regularly, you'll know that the Jacobite Express will soon be in Fort William successfully, and the passengers will be happy, so that by journey's end, no one goes home disappointed. And in the meantime, we'll see the dinner train go by. And of course, the weird thing is that this line has only one track, but there are two trains on them. Are you wondering why these two trains don't run into each other? I'll show you why in a second. And of course, I took some pictures, and then we tried some black and white pictures with my mom's phone again. And of course, at this station, the line branches into two tracks. Whichever train arrives first stops and waits for the other, and there's the other Jacobite waiting for us on the other track, and then we could pass each other. Wasn't that clever? Wow, this has been a really long ride, and it was quite a rainy day, and I've been recording for over the 90-minute round trip, and I don't see the turnaround point. Or maybe I do way up there and on the train and trackside. And of course, the Jacobite Express will soon be in Fort William in about 30 minutes or so. I think. And of course, he is going by the road. And of course, we'll see houses and buildings that we're going by. And of course, and we're following the road. And we were very close to Fort William. And soon, the Jacobite Express rolled into Fort William. Still on the Jacobite Express for the final 113 miles to Fort William, the Jacobite Express not only put on a splendid show, but continued to run perfectly all the way. Under a perfect western sky, and it made the cheers and smiles of hundreds of onlookers. The West Coast Railway's Jacobite Express rolled into Fort William, sprayed on the advertised, and with 62005 looking every bit like the lady she is. Beating side to side with the diesel, of course, it zipped up, backed up, moved around the cars. And don't forget, coming up this weekend, is the fantastic mini train ride at Craigton Park in St. Andrews. Alright, that's it for the show. See you next time. I'm out.